everyone, and welcome back to English Boost Hub, the podcast that boosts your English skills every day. I'm Sophie.
Hello, Sophie. Hi, everyone.
Oh, Steve, it's so great to have you here again. How are you feeling today? I hope you're ready for another fun episode.
I'm feeling fantastic, Sophie. A bit relaxed after a nice morning walk on the beach. The sun was shining, the waves were crashing. It was perfect. But now I'm starting to feel a little hungry just thinking about our topic.
Haha, me too. I love how food always brings people together. I woke up early today, did some yoga in the park, and then made myself a delicious green smoothie with spinach, banana, apple, and a splash of almond milk. It was so refreshing and full of energy. What about you? What did you have this morning?
Well, as usual, I started with a big cup of hot coffee. Black, no sugar. The smell alone wakes me up. Then I had a warm croissant with butter and jam. Simple, but oh so satisfying. I love those little comforts in life.
That sounds cozy, Steve. But remember, everyone, balance is key. A croissant now and then is fine, but I always try to choose fresh, natural foods to keep my body healthy and active. Speaking of which, if you're enjoying this podcast and learning from it, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this episode. It helps us reach more English learners around the world, and we really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you all for your support. It means a lot to us. Now, let's dive into today's episode, My Favorite Foods, talking about eating habits in English. This is going to be tasty. Fun.
Yes, food is a universal language, but today we're focusing on English words and phrases to talk about it. We'll discuss our preferences, daily habits, meals throughout the day, and more. We'll use simple sentences and repeat things naturally so you can follow along easily. Let's start with the basics. Steve, what's your absolute favorite food? The one you could eat every single day without getting tired of it.
That's a tough one because I love so many things. But if I have to pick, it's pizza. I love pizza so much. The crispy crust, the melted cheese, the tangy tomato sauce, and toppings like pepperoni or mushrooms. Just imagining it makes my mouth water. It tastes delicious and comforting. I usually order pizza on weekends when I'm relaxing at home or watching a movie. What about you, Sophie? What's your go-to favorite?
For me, it's a big, fresh salad. I adore salads with lots of colorful vegetables, crisp lettuce, juicy tomatoes, crunchy cucumbers, creamy avocado, and maybe some bell peppers or carrots for extra sweetness. I often add grilled chicken or fish for protein and a light dressing made from olive oil and lemon. It's not just tasty, it makes me feel healthy and energized. I love how it looks like a rainbow on my plate.
A rainbow? That's a nice way to put it. But salads, they're okay, I guess. I sometimes eat them as a side, but I prefer something warmer and heartier, like pasta. Pasta is another love of mine. Spaghetti with meat sauce or creamy carbonara. I cook pasta at home often, especially when I have friends over. It's easy, and everyone enjoys it.
Pasta sounds good, but I worry about all those carbs sometimes. I prefer lighter options. Let's talk about breakfast first, since that's the most important meal of the day. What do you usually have for breakfast, Steve? Walk us through your morning routine.
Sure. I usually wake up around 8 a.m., make my coffee first thing. I always need that caffeine boost. Then for breakfast, I often have toast with avocado and eggs. Avocado toast is trendy, but I love it because it's creamy and filling. Sometimes I add tomato or a bit of cheese, or if I'm in a hurry, just a sandwich with ham and cheese. I never skip breakfast. It gives me energy for the day. And you, Sophie? Your breakfasts are probably super healthy.
They are. I always start my day with something nutritious. I usually have a bowl of fresh fruit like bananas, apples, berries, or mango if it's in season. Or I make a smoothie. Blend some fruits with yogurt or plant-based milk, add spinach or kale for greens. It's quick, delicious, and keeps me full until lunch. I love how starting the day feeling light and ready for adventure. Do you ever try smoothies, Steve?
Sometimes, but only if they're fruity and sweet, not too green. I tried one with kale once. It tasted like grass. No thanks. But I do like fruits sometimes, like an apple as a snack.
Haha, grass. Kale is an acquired taste, but it's so good for you, full of vitamins. Okay, let's teach some vocabulary here. Words like breakfast, the first meal of the day; smoothie, a drink made from blending fruits and vegetables; avocado, a green fruit that's creamy inside; toast, bread that's heated until crispy. Repeat after us in your mind. I usually have toast for breakfast. I love smoothies.
Good practice. Now moving on to lunch. Lunch is my favorite meal because I can take a break and enjoy something substantial. What do you usually eat for lunch, Sophie?
For lunch, I prefer something balanced and fresh. I often make a salad bowl with quinoa or brown rice as a base, then add veggies like broccoli, spinach, and cherry tomatoes. Top it with grilled fish or chicken and a handful of nuts for crunch. I love eating outdoors if the weather is nice, like in a park. It helps me connect with nature. And you?
That sounds fancy and healthy. Me? I'm more casual. I usually grab a sandwich from a nearby cafe. Turkey, cheese, lettuce on whole grain bread, or pizza slices if I'm near my favorite spot. I like eating out for lunch. It's a nice way to break up the day. Sometimes I have leftovers from dinner, like pasta. I always feel satisfied after a good lunch.
Eating out is fun occasionally, but I prefer cooking at home to control the ingredients. Let's ask each other some questions to practice. Steve, do you like spicy food in your lunch?
Not really. I prefer mild flavors, nothing too hot. Spicy food makes me thirsty. What about you? Do you like spicy?
Yes, I like a little spice sometimes, like adding chili flakes to my salad. It adds excitement without being overwhelming. Another question. Are you a vegetarian, Steve?
No, I'm not. I love meat, like in burgers or steaks occasionally. But I do eat vegetarian meals sometimes, like veggie pizza. How about you? You seem like you could be vegetarian.
I'm not strictly vegetarian, but I often choose plant-based meals. I love vegetables and fruits so much. Meat is okay now and then, but I prefer fish or chicken. Okay, more vocabulary. Lunch, the meal in the middle of the day. Salad, mixed vegetables. Sandwich, bread with fillings. Spicy, hot taste from peppers. Vegetarian, no meat.
Great words. Let's use adverbs of frequency. I always drink coffee in the morning. I usually eat sandwiches for lunch. I often have pizza on weekends. I sometimes try new foods. I never eat very spicy things.
Perfect examples. I always choose healthy options. I usually make salads. I often add fruits to my meals. I sometimes eat out. I never skip breakfast.
Now, snacks. Do you snack between meals, Sophie?
Yes, but healthy snacks. I like nuts, yogurt, or carrot sticks. They keep my energy up without too much sugar. You?
I love snacks, chips, cookies, or cheese, but I try not to overdo it. Munch, munch. Snacks are my weakness.
Balance is important. Let's talk about dinner now. Dinner is the evening meal. What do you usually have for dinner?
For dinner, I often make something comforting like pasta, fettuccine alfredo or bolognese, or I order in pizza if I'm tired. I love relaxing with a good meal and maybe a glass of wine. Family style, you know?
That sounds relaxing. For me, dinner is lighter. I usually have grilled vegetables with lean protein, like salmon or tofu, and a side of quinoa. I love experimenting with herbs and spices to make it flavorful. Eating early helps me sleep better.
Lighter dinner? I need something filling after a long day. But I admire your discipline. Let's share stories. Once I went to Italy and had the best pizza ever. Thin crust, fresh mozzarella. It changed my life.
Wow, travel stories. I traveled to Thailand and tried fresh tropical fruits. Mango, papaya, dragon fruit. So sweet and juicy. I learned to make healthy salads with local ingredients. Travel teaches us so much about food.
True. Another time I was at the beach and had fresh seafood pasta. The ocean view made it even better.
I love beach too, but with grilled fish and salad. Okay, let's teach like plus ing. I like cooking healthy meals. I love eating fresh fruits. I enjoy traveling and trying new foods.
I like relaxing with comfort food. I love eating out at cafes. I enjoy snacking on cheese.
Now expressions. I'm hungry. I need food. I'm thirsty. I need drink. It tastes delicious. Very good flavor. It tastes healthy. Good for body. It tastes spicy. Hot. It tastes sweet, like sugar.
More questions. What's your favorite meal of the day? Mine is lunch.
Breakfast for me. Do you prefer eating in or eating out?
Eating out sometimes, but home is cozy. You?
Home cooked, fresh from the garden if possible.
Let's role play ordering food. Imagine we're at a restaurant. Waiter, what would you like?
I'd like a fresh salad with grilled chicken, please. No dressing, just lemon.
I'll have the pepperoni pizza, large, and a coffee.
Ding. New section. More food vocabulary. Fruits. Apple, banana, orange, strawberry, kiwi. Vegetables. Carrot, broccoli, spinach, potato, onion. Meats. Chicken, beef, fish, pork. Drinks. Water, tea, coffee, juice, soda.
Dairy, milk, cheese, yogurt, butter. Sweets, cake, ice cream, chocolate, cookies.
Let's practice sentences. I eat an apple every day. I usually drink tea in the afternoon. I love cheese on my sandwich.
I never eat onions. I hate the taste. I often have ice cream for dessert.
Dessert, sweet after meal. Good. Now, healthy versus comfort. I prefer healthy because it keeps me active for travel and nature walks.
I love comfort foods because they make me happy and relaxed, like on the beach with coffee.
Our differences make this fun. Let's expand on habits. My weekly habit. Monday smoothie, Tuesday salad, etc.
Mine, weekend pizza party.
Share recipes. Simple salad. Mix lettuce, tomato, cucumber. Add oil.
Easy pizza. Buy dough, add sauce, cheese, bake.
Cultural foods. In my country, we eat lots of fresh produce.
In mine, pasta is king.
Allergies? I avoid nuts sometimes.
No allergies, lucky me.
Drinking habits? I always drink water.
Coffee for me.
Seasonal foods? Summer fruits, winter soups.
Holiday foods, Christmas cookies.
Now let's do more practice. Ask, what do you eat when you're happy, sad, or busy?
Happy, pizza. Sad, ice cream. Busy, sandwich.
Happy, fruit. Sad, tea. Busy, smoothie.
Food idioms. Piece of cake. Easy. Apple of my eye. Favorite.
Cool as a cucumber. Calm.
Now, longer recap time.
Let's do a quick recap of what we talked about today, but let's make it detailed so you can remember everything. We started with our favorite foods. I love salads for their freshness and health benefits, while Stiv loves pizza for its comfort and delicious taste. We discussed breakfast habits. I usually have fruits or smoothies to start the day energetically, and Stiv prefers coffee and toast or croissants for a relaxed beginning. For lunch, I often choose balanced salads with grains and proteins, eating in nature when possible, while Stiv goes for sandwiches or pizza, enjoying cafe outings. We talked about snacks, healthy ones like nuts for me, and treats like chips for Stiv. Dinner for me is light and nutritious, like grilled items with veggies, and for Stiv, it's hearty pasta or pizza to wind down. We practice present simple tense for habits. I eat, I usually have, I love. We use adverbs of frequency, always, usually, often, sometimes, never. Questions like, what's your favorite food? Do you like? What do you usually eat for? Are you a vegetarian? Expressions I prefer, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, it tastes delicious, healthy, spicy, sweet. We also covered like plus ing. I like cooking, I love eating out, and tons of vocabulary. Meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, foods, pizza, salad, pasta, smoothie, fruits like apple, banana, veggies like tomato and cucumber, flavors, spicy and sweet, and more.
Yes, and we shared stories, role-played, and had fun highlighting our differences. healthy versus comfort.
Great job, everyone. You've learned so much today. Now for homework, we have a question for you to answer in the comments in English. Tell us, what is your favorite food and why? Or what do you usually eat for your favorite meal of the day? Or do you prefer healthy foods like salads and fruits, or comfort foods like pizza and pasta? Share your habits.
We love reading your responses. It connects us all.
And one more time, please subscribe, like, and share if you found this helpful. It supports our podcast.
Thank you so much for listening today. We had a blast talking about food.
Thank you so much for listening. See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.